C++ supports various data types for variables. So for example, you could store whole numbers, and now you type your variable name, which should start with a small character or a big character. You can't start a variable name with a number or some weird symbol like this. So for example, you could have a number, money. So now you'd have the variable money stored in the computer, and it's a whole number. Like an integer can't be a .345 or something. It's just whole numbers. So you can print the amount with the printf, with count. With this line of code should work. So there we have our number. Now these are all only whole numbers. So instead of whole numbers, you might want to have a number which can contain a comma or a dot. So to do that, so to store like 0.5 or 128.345, you need to change the data type to a float, which is called a floating point. So you can actually have numbers behind a comma. So now if you'd run it, notice that you have numbers behind the comma. So this will work. And so these are two different data types, right? So you have integers, which are whole numbers, and floats or floating point numbers, which can contain numbers behind the comma. But there are several others. For example, we could have a single character, which just type car or chair, and you could print that single character to the screen, right? It's quite obvious. So now it prints the character variable to the screen, and you'd also have a variable boolean. So for example, could have a variable subscribe, and the boolean variable is either false or true. So that cannot contain a number like 1, 2, 3. The variable can only contain false or true, so 0 or 1 basically. There you go, outputs 1 to the screen, so it's true. And if we would change it to false, it would output 0, so it really depends on that. And these are the basic data types in C++ program code.